Srividya Samavedi. I'm trekking to the Everest Base Camp. In my previous video, we discussed the packing list, and in this video, we shall be talking about the training requirements. Right from the day of booking the trek till the start of the trek, one question repeatedly occurs in everybody's mind, and that is, will I be able to do this trek? Am I fit? Do I have enough strength to carry so much of weight in my backpack on a daily basis? The terrain is rugged. Sometimes you have to walk in the rocks, sometimes it's plain, sometimes you have to walk in the snow. You have to climb steep stairways. It is known that the EBC trek is challenging. But how challenging? I won't call it as challenging as a mountaineering, but it is doable. Two things are required. One is physical strength, other is mental strength. Mental strength is much more important than the physical strength. I am 52 years old. I am not an extremely fit person. I won't call myself unfit either. I have a medium fitness. I booked this trekking tour 1 year before the start of my trek. I won't say that 1 year is required for the training. 3 to 6 months is good enough. When we look at the physical aspect, we need endurance training, strength training, anti-gravity training, altitude training. So what's endurance? It's the capacity to work for long hours. We will be trekking for 2 to 3 weeks, so we need lot of stamina to achieve that. So to build our stamina, we need to do cardio exercises, aerobic exercises. Let me tell you what I did for cardiovascular training. First, I started with brisk walks. Then I started running. I also enrolled for various running events that happened in the city. I enrolled in about 5 to 6 10k runs. I even did a half marathon. To practice for the marathon, I used to run 18 kilometers every week. I did this kind of a practice for almost 3 months. I'm not saying that you have to enroll for a run or something like that. This is what I did because I felt that overtraining is better than undertraining. Even a 1 minute jog and 1 minute walk is good enough. You can also do aerobics. There are many free YouTube channels which give aerobic training. You can follow one of them. Strength is another part of the training. You need ample of upper body and lower body strength. You need enough lower body strength to climb steep terrains. You will be walking every day consecutively for 2 to 3 weeks. So it's obvious that you need a lot of strength in your legs. We also need a lot of upper body strength because we'll be carrying our backpack, which will be anywhere between 3 to 5 kgs. You can do squats or lunges for increasing your lower body strength, push-ups and plank for upper body strength. The other important thing is to go for shorter hikes. If you are able to mirror the Everest terrain, it's just excellent. I know that it's not possible to replicate the Everest terrain here, but you can see for any rugged places, uneven places, you can try to do a lot of walking in that area. See if you're able to do any anti-gravity exercises like a stepper or staircase climb or something of that sort. Fortunately, I live in Hyderabad and it's also called the Rock City. I used to go to the Golconda Fort. There is a national park near my house which has a somewhat rugged terrain. I won't call it rugged, but it has lots of ups and downs. There is a flight of stairs having 110 steep steps. I used to climb this 8 times. That comes to nearly 900 steps. I used to put a dumbbell in my backpack. First I carried 2 kgs, then 4 kgs, then 5 kgs. So gradually I just increased the weight. I also purchased these hypoxia training masks from Amazon. So this is the mask. This has a lot of walls. You can remove these walls and fit other walls. Some of them have 6 or 8 openings. Some of them have 4 openings. So initially I was doing it with 12 openings and then 8 and then 6 and so like that I was just reducing the number of openings in the wall. The lesser the number of openings, the more difficult it's going to be. So that way you increase the intensity of the training. Whatever training you do, just wear the mask and do it. The purpose of this mask is to reduce the oxygen intake. In higher altitudes, the air is very thin. Oxygen levels are low. It could be as low as 50% when compared to the sea level. So that's a chart about the oxygen levels. I also used to do a lot of staircase climbing. So I used to climb up one stair up and down. So like this I used to do 75 times. In fact, in my last 20 days, I used to carry 5 kgs of weight. I used to put the hypoxia mask and then climb up one stair up and down. I used to do like that 75 times. It's as good as climbing 75 floors up and down. The aim is not just to complete the trek, but also to enjoy the beauty of this place as you trek. There is no glory in climbing a mountain if your aim is just to get to the top. It's all about experiencing the climb itself. The fitter you are, the more likely you will have a successful and an enjoyable trek. So now let's enjoy our trek and our journey to Chhukhung. Good morning, it's day 7. We have started our trek to Chhukhung. It looks like it's going to be a day of real adventure. We are trekking along the Imja Kola. Kola means river. Imja Kola originates from the Imja Glacier. In our trek to Chhukhung, one cannot miss the island peak. It's a pyramid-shaped peak of ice and rock. Mountaineers come to Chhukhung to summit the island peak. This peak doesn't need any introduction. We have been seeing Ahmedablam almost daily on our trek. I hope you can now recognize her easily. That's Dingboche. And the Phakding range. If you're going on a trek to EBC, you need not trek to Chhukhung. One can directly go to Dingboche from Dingboche via the Lukla pass. Since I have booked the high passes trek, I am trekking to Chhukhung. Stepping in these hard rocky surfaces is not easy. Trekking for a few hours and a couple of days is fine, but when you have to walk like this for weeks together, 7 to 10 hours a day without any break, is undoubtedly strenuous. But then you realize that trekking here is a stress buster. We forget all our worries, we don't have to think about our daily chores, no commitments, we don't have to answer anyone, no phone calls, no emails, it's just we and nature. The structure over there, which has prayer flags on it, is called Munami. It's a Buddhist memorial. There are rocks everywhere in this trail. There is no fixed path. It's an open trail. We have to find our path in between these massive rocks and keep moving. That's a well-deserved rest after coming to the top. Chhukhung is very close by. Maybe another 15-20 minutes of hike. We'll be there at Chhukhung. It was a gentle climb. It wasn't a very steep climb. It took a long time and we'll rest here for a while before we move to Chhukhung. Tomorrow when we go to Kungmala Pass, we have to cross those mountains. Those mountains look intimidating. That's Lhotse. Let's have a final view of all the peaks before reaching Chhukhung. I hope you can now recognize the island peak. Just beside her is Chopolu, the holy mountain. Ahmedablam, meaning mother's pendant in Sherpa language. Its summit makes the mountain look like a mother hugging her child. That's it. You can see Chhukhung from here. We are staying at the Kangri Resort at Chhukhung. We don't have any attached bathrooms. It's going to be common toilets from here onwards. There are no showers, no flush, no real comfort. But resting at the lap of Mother Nature is the best comfort one can get. Today is day 7. We completed our hike from Dingboche to Chhukhung. We started at 8:15 am in the morning and came here by 12 pm. We trekked for more than 5 kilometers with an altitude gain of over 300 meters. It wasn't a difficult trek, but the chilly winds and the high altitude made it very difficult. And there wasn't a fixed trail, it was all an open trail. It was rocks all over, and we had to cross 2 partly frozen riverlets. I would give the difficulty rating of this trek as 5.5 out of 10. Tomorrow is a big day for us. We have to go to Kungmala Pass and then to Labuche. We have to start at 5 am in the morning. If you enjoyed watching this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button. Watch this space for my next episode of the Everest Base Camp. Take care and bye.